Welcome to Let's Talk Bacc. Let's get into episode 2 here. How about that?
Okay, to give some context to this video, this was a lot shorter of a session, and I basically tried to bet every hand if I could. I waited 2 hands, and at the end of it, we went up 5 instead of 3. So it was pretty cool. Jumped the roads a little bit, but excited to show you this episode. So check it out.
Alright, so obviously I like starting from this screen so you can see that the session just started and I didn't just, pick and choose a spot where I'm, recording a video and getting lucky or something. So I wanted to show you guys from start to finish on this session. It was a lot quicker than the 21 minute session that I was going to edit. And right off the bat, when I first chose a table, I was like, "Oh, perfect. Okay, let's jump. Let's bet the red donut jumping to the blue." But I missed that bet, or at least I didn't have enough time after sitting down. So I basically decided to wait this one hand. But I think what I wanted to try out with this forecast strategy in my daily up three daily session, or whatever, um, I wanted to basically make the attempt to bet every single hand from start to finish of the session. So I think I started right here at this here bet here right now. Basically using the same strategy, betting the red donut to jump to the blue donut. And that was a banker bet on the last hand. And what I wanted to do here was try the same thing and see if maybe that blue donut sticking that one time, maybe that was the only one. So I try to get it to jump back to the red. That way it could definitely be an easy bet for me to jump back to the blue. But I lost that one. So I'm pretty much even right there with one win, one loss. And same concept. I go down there to the cockroach and I see 3 red lines, so I'm just betting that it's gonna go to the blue line. Jump the red roach jumping to the blue roach, and that's exactly what that one did. So boom, back up one. So that was pretty solid. I like this bet here, even though I believe I get it wrong. I'm betting blue or player because if you look at the donuts, it went one and then jump, and then two blue donuts, then jump, then three, and I wanted it to jump from that three, but it ended up leading down to four. So, um, basically, right there, I didn't realize it was gonna go to that third blue roach. I think I was jumping to the red, but once we got that staircase on the one blue, two blue, three blue roach, definitely bet that, and we nailed that one right there. So we're going to definitely jump in, but right back to the. Oh no, we're jumping it to the blue. What is it? The blue donut, because it stays. It's consistent as possible. Even though the red roach was consistent, those 2 times, 3 times, those 3 jumps. I decided that it was going to be a better bet to stick to the jumping of the donut to the blue donut. And I think it took a little while right here to make this bet, but we're going blue dot right here. We're trying to get it to go to 3 because when it got to 2, it went to 3 so far. Even though I really don't have a sample size for that, and that's exactly why that one was wrong. But no big deal right there. So what we said? We said we're up 1, even, up 1, even, down 1, even, up 1. Now we're even right now. Oh, easy explanation of why we bet blue and why we were wrong, but why we bet player because that player was lined up with the blue donut. So it went red, and I believe we're down 1 right now. And I got no problem betting the jump back to a blue roach from that red roach, simply for the same reason. Like I said, I wanted to see if it would jump, it would continue to jump, but it went 2, so lost that one. So right here, I'm almost positive after losing 3 in a row, I was like, fuck it, I'm not gonna fight the run. I'm gonna bet banker. So in doing so, I end up getting crushed right here with a draw to 8, and that was no good. So that was loss of those 4 in a row. I think that put me at -3. I have to go back and look at it, but on this one, where am I at? I think I'm gonna go play red donut. I think, yeah, this one was a simple, like, let me see if this blue donut's gonna jump, because out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, only 2 times did it bleed, so the other 4 times it jumped. And that was a solid panda. Didn't even think to bet that, obviously, but it was still a good win to get that, or good to get that win back. And of course, I'm gonna just gonna say it anyways. Of course, I'm gonna bet the jump from the red donut back to the blue. And I have another staircase right there, which is kind of crazy. So I'm going for the staircase, the one, two, three, um, one dot, one blue dot, two blue dots, and then three blue dots. So we're going the red dot, and it ended up going tie right there. And after it went tie, I believe this is the only one that I didn't bet to try to capitalize on that. And then I think that actually worked out because um, I don't know, I might have been wrong about that one. So here we catch back up. I believe we're even at that point. And that was a simple, if you look back at the hamburger or the solid dots, I was chasing it all the way to that one. And once this person joined, I think that it started playing a little bit faster. And I remember thinking, okay, well, what if I made that bet? Okay, would that be a loss? Consider it a loss? Okay, sure, fine. I don't mind that considering that a loss because realistically, I would have bet from that red donut to the blue donut, and it ended up sticking to blue donuts. And there, I got another loss because I was trying to play that the cockroach, the blue one from the one, two, three, and then it went one and then three. I thought it was gonna go three, two, one, and make kind of like that another staircase pyramid. But this one, I know I nailed this one because I'm betting the triple red roach. That's the max, and it's gonna jump to that one. And right here, oh, like right here? Okay. Because I started nailing a few of these in a row, and it was actually a pretty good thing. And because I think almost right here, I'm betting that the red donut still jumps. And I was wrong this time about it, so I ended up getting the loss there. So let me see. I think the tie and the. But yeah, this one, no big deal. I once it goes to the double red roach, I'm betting that it jumps to the blue. And so right here, I'm betting a red circle or donut, and then because I don't know if you see that kind of developing happening, that like the blue is still jumping. They got two blue roaches, and right here I'm betting on that there is a triple red roach, and I think I'm wrong about this one. I'm pretty sure I'm wrong about this one. Yeah. No big deal because once it goes to that double red donut, I jump back to that road and I'm all like, all right, fuck it, I'm gonna bet that it jumps to the blue, back to the blue donut. I've had more of those jumps than the stick, so why not? Why not make that bet? Have a little confidence in the bet. And so once it jumps back to the blue donut, got no problem betting that it jumps back to a red donut, which is another player bet. You just got to pay attention to that forecast table, forecast key, whatever you call it, and let that kind of guide your bet. So I think same thing here. It goes tie. I wonder if I sit this hand out. No, I stick with the same bet. So 1 to 6. Gimme. Boom. Um, so we're starting to make a little comeback here because if you notice the solid dots compared to the hollow dots on the history road, um, right here another red donut. Let's bet it, and red donut's landing on player. We're just following that double red donut that we see that pattern, that 1 2 1, or that 2 1 2 1 2. And as long as that's working, then fuck it, fine. Let's stick with it. Let's go back to a blue donut from the two red. Blue donut is on player. Easy bet. Not that easy of a win, but boom. Okay, so take a look at all those red roaches. That's crazy. I'd like to bet that to the blue, but I think I do bet it to the blue roach, which is banker right here. But look at closely at the hamburger, how it goes one, then two, then one, then three, then one, then two, then one, then three. Like, why wouldn't you go blue dot right here? After rewatching the video, I was like, damn, that blue dot was a way better bet. But I think the red roach still was good. Um, I just that I didn't see that the blue donut was jumping to the red, and then that other pattern on the hamburger. So boom, right there, we get that bet back with a double blue. I'm sorry, a double red donut. And we're jumping it right back to the blue donut from the double red, and that's going to close out the session, I think. So I'm going to go back and recount where we're up and where we're down, and that should do it for the session. Where did I bet right here? Double blue. Oh yeah, double blue roach. Just jumping roads left and right. Boom. I think we end up 3, but let me recount. Hey, what's up? Hit the subscribe button if you like the video there, and if you want to see more of this strategies put to use to result in some profitable sessions, I'll keep showing you how I do it and how you can do it too. So, comment below if you have any questions.